Starting. There we go. We're alive. Right,
Well, hello.
Mr. Robin Rogers. Where do we start? Where
Where where do we
where
start indeed?
where can we possibly start? Um.
Where do you
Okay.
where do you
Let's just
want to
go
start?
from the.
Well,
Let's talk about. Let's go like the earliest stuff that we can and work our way up to what's happened to the company recent. Um.
okay,
So
okay.
obviously KKA started in 2014 September. I
Wow.
didn't actually join until early 2015. Um, and then Jack, you joined like a week after I did.
Yep. I I don't
Robin,
know
I
what to
just go.
say.
uh, uh, um, sorry, Robin. Um,
Just don't. Just don't.
sorry.
Pick a
Sorry,
name and
people.
stick to
Everybody can. Everybody confuses Mr. R for our one-time commentator. What was his
It's just a
name?
nickname. It's
Roxon.
just a nickname. Moving along. Get to what you were going to say.
Yeah. So our very first pay-per-view.
Oh Jesus.
One of the reasons why I can vouch for Nuke as to why he left the company the first time. The show originally consisted of three matches: a fatal four-way ladder match for a Money in the Bank briefcase, literally just a rip from WWE. And the
Basically.
main event was Wonderful versus Bombshell. Nuke would take Rumble. Nuke then entered the Money in the Bank match the last minute and won. And then we had Wonderful went over Bombshell in the main event to become the champion.
Yep.
Two of those matches were deleted, and they were deleted because the guy that had control over the channel, more or less just quickfire, was deleting a lot of matches. That's going to become a common theme here.
Oh Jesus,
Um,
don't get me started.
so yeah, so Nuke winning the Money in the Bank was, and this one wasn't necessarily deleted. The main event was just recorded on the dodgy device, where halfway through it just sort of cut out. So that
Oh,
one wasn't
quality.
necessary. So
Quality, the best
yeah,
quality here at KKA. No matter what you ask for, no matter if it's matches being
yeah,
deleted, shitty camera quality, or just terrible wrestling, we've got it all.
uploaded, then deleted because of the poor quality. So then, Nuke cashed in and won the world title, except he didn't because that was never
Wasn't
actually came
edited.
into fruition. Nope. So Nuke was quite pissed.
He was.
Then American Miracle, who, from what I understand, is working his last ever shift for KKA in 2 weeks' time, defending his world title. I believe sources I've heard. I don't know if you can vouch for it, Robin, but sources I've heard state that Miracle is leaving the company as soon as the match is over. Can you vouch for that, or do you know what's happening there?
Oh, sources, and rumors. I don't actually know, but anyway, if he does leave, it might be lost because then we'll have to do the World Championship conundrum and all that rubbish. But at the same time, if he stays, just no one, I don't think anybody likes him.
No. Well, not openly that we know of.
Okay.
So yeah. So American Miracle then decided, I don't know where he would just put the Money in the Bank briefcase, and he cashed it in and became world champion. Funnily enough, that did get recorded, and that was
Oh,
uploaded.
I wonder
Uh,
why.
I wonder why. It's almost as if American Miracle uh, was the company's Hulk Hogan in a backstage sense. Definitely not in an in-ring sense. Yeah,
Exactly.
so pretty much Nuke was pissed,
Oh, he
and
was.
Nuke requested to have a triple threat match, more or less rematch of the Money in the Bank, a three-way ladder match for a brand new championship, the Shamrock Championship. Nuke went
Wait.
over in that. That was recorded, that was edited, that was uploaded, and it was then deleted instantly.
Wait.
It was just gone, disappeared. Uh,
Huge pop.
uh, yeah, Nuke wasn't heard of that one. So for anyone who did decide to just go back through our archives and it's like, oh, Nuke's debuted with a championship. What is this? Because
Yeah.
all those matches were deleted. After that, a humongous portion of our history was deleted. And Robin Rogers will vouch for this because it directly involves him, because this includes winning the championship, Gambler winning the championship, winning the
Oh,
championship, all just
oh
gone. American
my.
Miracle, after winning the championship, he never lost the belt. It all those reigns after he won the belt are gone.
It
Uh,
somehow ended up onto Dark Knight. Well, it seemed that way.
yeah, who has a very, very, very striking resemblance to American Miracle. The only difference, facial features wise, is Dark Knight sometimes wears a hat. Uh,
Big pop.
other than that, they're pretty much the same person. Somehow he was the world champion. I don't know how, but he lost it to Live in Life, and then Live it to American Miracle, and here we are. American Miracle is still the champion.
Whoa!
Yeah. Um.
State of
So
it.
what are your like? What do you think of all that? Like that whole portion of, well, that complete mess.
Oh, to be honest, even just being backstage or like having a clue about management or what was going on, uh, the big chunk of history, which was, see, the pay-per-view was Colossal Pain, which again took two attempts of recording. The first time didn't go right. Second time we just had to redo all the matches and everything. And even then it was deleted. And yeah, the
Yeah,
main
there
event
was a colossal
was,
pain. There was a colossal pain and a colossal pain too.
yep,
But where are they?
both were deleted. And then the main event of Colossal Pain 2 was a while back when they were beat Crusher for number one contendership. So Whittaker went on to face Miracle, if I remember correctly. And Whittaker won. Whittaker won the match.
Yes,
But
because there is actually video evidence of this in promo packages that I made for KKA before these videos. See, this chunk of history, they weren't deleted as soon as they went up. They were all deleted more or less in the same day. Ironically, like the day that American Miracle just stopped wrestling for a year. It was like that day. Just that whole portion of history just whoop gone.
yep. And so the main event happened, Whittaker won, blah 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 celebration. But then there was a wee segment where for some reason the gambler came out and Whittaker dumbly enough accepted an offer of money for the title. Then of course kayfabe, Mr. R came out. He paid him for the title. He actually paid out the gambler, which was a shocking turn of events. But
I don't know. I don't know what happened. I mean, the gambler's rich. Why does he need more money?
I don't know.
Go figure. um,
Just this
go
whole
ahead.
series. And then Dark Knight. For some reason, Mr. R was in the ring, but was like blah 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 blah. I won the title. I first time holding the title. For some reason, Dark Knight came in, and without even I can't remember, just without even agreeing to a match, hit him with a version of the Unprettier and pinned him, and somehow he won the title. And then that's when we were like, oh, this doesn't seem right. So we eventually changed the title design to become Irish Hardcore. And
Yeah,
then I
yeah,
think
that's
it
where the
just
title
went
change.
downhill.
Yeah, so essentially, the next thing is Evan. Evan played J
Way,
Dog,
way,
Larson, Living
way,
Life,
way.
Red
That's a
Handed
lie.
Bandit.
Way,
No, he didn't. Evan Drum,
way.
uh, the Maniac, and see Evan. I don't know what happened to him. Evan told American Miracle that he quit.
Yeah, it's just like
And boom,
I'm pretty.
just like that. Every single one of Evan's matches got deleted. Every single one. Just
It's
by
just
total coincidence.
Evan.
Gone. It was just so unlucky. Like all on the same day.
It
Just
was
every
just that.
single one of them just disappeared.
Whoa, Harry, calm down. And it's just that bloody Evan was just sick of the way things were being run. So he was just sick of backstage, like the booking and just yeah,
Coincidentally,
yeah.
Evan's no longer a wrestling fan.
Oh, that's you can strongly say
What
that.
what a what a coincidence. Evan, uh, I wouldn't say he hates wrestling, but
He
he
just
does.
hates a certain person.
That's I don't know if he hates American Miracle, but he certainly hated the way American Miracle was acting
Yeah,
behind
uh,
backstage.
I just know he was just sick of the way things were being run. I know eventually the Nuke got sick as well. I think we all did at one point, but I just
Yeah,
sticked in because like just wanted to see if it could get better. Uh, Happy to
yeah.
say the we eventually broke apart for a while. Evan never returned. Don't know if he ever will. Uh, but
Probably
yeah,
won't, fortunately.
yeah. We all liked him. Like we all
Uh,
liked him.
I've managed to get over the fact that he wasn't the best wrestler on the roster, which is really saying something considering none of us were good wrestlers, and yet we were trying to get over as great wrestlers. He was just like, nah, I just kick people
He just
and I
he
get
was just
over.
Mr. Punch Kicky. That's who he was.
And he over is that, which is brilliant. But like, I don't know. Then keep referring to this one guy, but Nuke had a second run in with when he he championship injury. I can tell you now there was no injury involved. He quit KKA
Yeah,
and he turned. Well, technically, he didn't return until 2017, so he was gone for 2 years. Except in the meantime, he actually had a match with Gambler that was deleted, but was still on my computer, so I
Dare I
uploaded it.
say it was revived? Sorry.
Ha. That's the joke you guys will get. Joke you guys are going to get in like 3 months' time. It'll all make sense. Trust me. We'll come back and watch this
No,
and go,
I was on about
no.
just the bloody channel that the video was uploaded to.
Yeah. It was uploaded to Crown Prince Wrestling,
Yep.
which was essentially my attempt at having a conflict wrestling show. At one point, Evan was going to join. That fell through. Crown Prince Wrestling fell through. But the nuke match that got deleted since he vacated the title was still uploaded because I still had it on my computer, even though it got deleted from
Yeah.
KKA. So because it got nuke just beforehand, see it got deleted. Then Nuke did a full-on shoot promo
Oh,
on both KKA and the CPW channel. The ones on KKA were deleted quite fast, might I say.
wonder
Uh,
why.
again, such a coincidence. Um, I'm Crown Prince Wrestling died, but Nuke, who turned his back on the company, then returned and won the Rumble. Whatever reason, when I say whatever reason, you'll find out the reason very soon. We didn't have a show after Nuke won the Rumble last year. Want to know why that happened, Robin? Whilst I try and remember more things that went so wrong with KKA.
Do you want me to explain
Uh,
why that happened?
yeah, go ahead.
Right. Okay. So, just remember we done the Revolution Belfast, and the Revolution was supposed to kind of not really be a story arc, but it was like where we were going with pay-per-views. So it was, and so we were going to do a second one, as there's already trailers out if you go way back. And at the end of Revolution Belfast, we would all hype up our next show, which was called Revolution Dublin. And we were all happy. We were like, oh, it's Revolution Dublin. People want to see these matches. We'll book these matches. We've got rivalries. They'll work. This will work. Title match, title match. Good. Looked great. Looked absolutely great. I was looking forward to it. We done the commentary. We done everything. We done all the commentary. But then came into a situation where they were uploaded privately so they could be edited into the big show, and they just disappeared, mostly because
Yeah,
the biggest match of the night did not feature a certain someone, and so American Miracle backstage, I don't know if it was just jealousy or just him being triggered, some reason got them all deleted. Don't know how it happened, got them all deleted. But then eventually we were
again,
able to. What was that?
we can't be sure. We can't be sure he deleted them, so it's a coincidence at this point.
Yeah, yeah. This is all just assumptions,
One
but
big coincidence.
it's really big. And then they disappeared all of a sudden, but we were actually able to get them back. So we were able to put them on for episodes. If you've seen the El Mexico nuke, that worked out. Um, that was
Yeah,
for Dublin and just other shows that matches were from. They were from Revolution Dublin, and we were going on to film Revolution Sligo or Galway or one of them, but
one
we
of them.
eventually did to it because then the years gap happened.
Yes. I also remembered the NXT tournament
Oh,
where Peter
God.
went over Rick McCool. In the final, Ricky McCool, who has a striking resemblance to American Miracle, except he wears sunglasses sometimes. Yeah, Ricky McCool Lionel, but the final just got deleted. Don't know how. Shock, coincidence. And yeah, it got deleted. And then we had a second tournament in which there was Julio Larson. There was Co made his second appearance, and somebody else, Spox. Julio, who is Ricky McCool's protege now, made like a career-making win.
Oh, the bloody Wi-Fi was acting up.
But coincidentally, the whole tournament got deleted.
Oh, we're on to the. Oh yes.
Yeah, more or less just covered what happened with the NXT tournament.
Oh,
Let's see. What else? The brand split. Let's talk about the brand split.
Is my favorite. This is my favorite.
Take it away, Robin.
Okay, here we go. So, there's a video quite a while back of there's a point where for some reason random guy shows up with scarf and hat on, and we were clear like he was the boss. He was the boss. But this is the first time you've seen him, so I'm referring to him as random guy. Apparently he was called Bon, and he went on to make big announcements, blah blah blah, new title, blah blah blah, company, we're cool, we're gonna do a brand split, and this involved Mr. R and Bombshell taking the reins for this one, so they were officially told that roster separated. We're going to do two different shows, Warzone and Battlefield, I think it was, something like that.
Yeah, that's it.
And so Mr. R went over to Warzone, Bombshell went over to Battlefield. That was done. They got the rosters organized. We were all clarified about who's going where, what's going to happen, what title's going to where, and we were told separate pay-per-views, new titles, separate videos, and whatever. So we were all like, cool, this will be fine. But then, pardon me, but then all of a sudden, next video occurs, and then it was abandoned all of a sudden for no apparent reason.
We weren't told.
We weren't told it was just going to be dropped that quick, but quickly there was the announcement. We just moved on to Racing versus American Miracle for some reason. And
American Miracle saves the day.
Like always. And it was just moves on, new match, montage, announcement from Bond, and straight into American Miracle again, which is just a big coincidence.
Again, I can't underestimate this. We aren't sure, so we have to say, because it's probably just one big coincidence. It's probably one big coincidence. Let's see. Then there was. Then there was those two tournaments. Remember those two tournaments? The tournament for the KKA Shamrock Championship. That Trash Pot beat Widower and the big tournament match. Yeah, because they were like, yeah, Nuke is gone. Let's have a tournament for the title. Let's shoot on him while we're at it. Yeah. EPW injured, all that just insider knowledge they had. They set up this grand tournament with all these absolute stars, except the tournament was one
Oh,
match, and the guy that won it didn't even become the champion. Instead, they
yep.
were like, "Nah, we'll put them up at the end of the Royal Rumble." It's like, "What Royal Rumble? Yeah, that Royal Rumble. Remember the one we definitely have been planning the whole time." We're like, "That's a good point." Then they're like, "Wait, who's the Shamrock champion? If wait, he's small. Vacate that. Make it a tournament. We need a American Miracle needs to be the champion, guys. An American Miracle, believe it or not, let's win the tournament." But happened because they didn't have enough guys. They didn't have people to enter the tournament, and subsequently, Miracle just ended up having to beat Living Life in the main event of our biggest ever show. Poor guy. Whatever happened to him?
And then, if we're going in order after biggest show so far, Revolution Belfast, The Gap. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
the 9-month gap. This is where all the other shows were filmed, and we were told they'd be put up,
Mm-hmm.
done, edited, blah blah blah. They were done. They were edited, ready to go. All disappeared, and that's where just a lot of people
KKA
walked out.
died.
Basically, it was on the life support, and we were about to pull it basically
Yeah.
because um, a lot of people walked out. Some people didn't want it to die, but then it eventually did. 9 months gone, losing subscribers was going down. And then that's where the life support was plugged back in and turned on. And now we're into the third Rumble.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of buzzing.
Uh. Yeah. So the Rumble is our last ever show, and for KWE Tribute, who is a one-man parade, being our last show.
Yeah.
Like, nobody's agreed with him or anything, but
Oh,
he's
no.
firmly sticking with these beliefs, even though he's been with the company. Subscribers, I mean, since obviously not day one, because like day one, it took us a long time to get like 3 subs.
Oh, Jesus, tell me about it.
That reminds me, I just remembered something, but we'll get back to that in a second. Yeah. So we're starting IBWF. This is our show. IBWF is essentially what CPW was. Yeah, CPW was meant to be, but with a bigger roster, with bigger names, with proper stories, actual guaranteed. I can't understate that. Guaranteed.
Decent
We've invested so
wrestling.
much time, effort, and money into it. Yeah, we've invested so much time, money, and effort into it. Despite what KD Tribute wants you to believe, we actually are going to upload videos. Just gonna fall apart. Like, I don't know.
We're not going to give
Yeah.
up. Not going to give up.
Yeah, we're not lucky. So the Royal Rumble is our last show. I can confirm. We're gonna have a death match between Bombshell and Mr. R, and we're gonna have the Royal Rumble match. Other matches are a mystery. I can assume certain members of the roster will not be taking part due to
Yeah.
backstage issues.
Issues.
Whether or not the Royal Rumble stays to a 30-man Rumble is still up in the air. As it stands, it is
Yeah.
staying to a 30-man Rumble, but we
It
may
might
have
change.
to. It might go to a 20-man Rumble.
Card subject change.
That's down
Like,
to. Yeah, that's more or less down to if people are willing to grow up.
yep. Full on. Full on.
Man up. yeah, if people are willing to man grow up, apologize, we're gonna have a 30-man rumble.
If not,
But until that happens, it's still up in the air.
yep.
Still up in the air. But we're not announcing that it's not being a 30-man rumble just yet. So other things that were deleted, just because I remember, we had an entire angle with mime crushing bombshell. Everything got deleted, which actually I think video is a new era of KKA. It's like a highlights montage thing. One of the spots is Crusher full on connecting, like a full on kick to the face on mime. Bombshell's like on the floor. That was pretty much one of the big matches. It was like a false count anywhere match that actually went up onto the channel. And the proof of that is that it's in the highlights video, but the whole angle was deleted. But it was uploaded privately and it was going to get uploaded in weekly segments. First segment went up. American Miracle was like, "No, I don't like this," and just sort of go over to the rest of it.
Yeah.
And one thing that really annoyed me for our 100 subscriber special, we've hit 100 subs, I'd like to say 6 times. We just went up and down because we were so inconsistent. We dropped
Jesus. If
so
I could
many subs.
literally, I'm sorry to interrupt, but if I could literally get a graph for statistics, it would be crazy.
We had a 100 subscriber special where we had the 25 greatest KKA wrestlers of all time. I put a lot of effort into scripting that video. Where is it? It was accidentally uploaded to the wrong channel. Then that video was accidentally deleted from the channel. And then the channel was accidentally deleted. And then the video was accidentally deleted from the guy's computer. And coincidence.
Big ass coincidence.
And then the one last thing that I would like to talk about, and then whatever you have left on your chest, Robin, will go through it, is any match. This personally was what annoyed me the most. Any match that did not involve, you'll see a bit of a coincidence here. Crusher, Widower, whoa, Crusher, wonderful. American Miracle, Ricky McCool, Dark Knight, Alex Nesbitt. You know, those guys, those slightly similar guys. Some random kids, normally dressed as Crusher without a mask, would walk on camera and ruin the commentary. He'd boo the faces. He would talk absolute nonsense. He would constantly stick his head in front of the camera because there was no attention for him in this match because he was involved somehow. So he would just sabotage every match he wasn't in. If you want evidence of this, watch any of Nuke's Open challenges, especially Nuke's Open challenge for the triple threat match, where this kid just decides to walk in. He has a striking resemblance to American Miracle.
It stays there.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, he just looks at the camera and just goes, yeah, like, boy. That's what really annoyed me. Like, when other people were putting a bunch of effort and it wasn't being shown that he was the star, he would go out of his way to try and make us look bad. That's what annoyed me the most. And Robin,
Yeah.
anything else you have on your mind?
I've got a subject to talk about, which is just like dumb angles that we done. But I was going to say just about him not wanting us to go far. I don't know why.
Yeah.
But not wanting us to go doesn't make sense.
He didn't want us to reach 200 subs. He made it his mission to make sure. Like, there was a point where we had, I think, 140 something subscribers. He made it his mission. There was no uploads. We didn't upload. At a point, I had everything set. We were going to upload stuff in episodes so people could watch it and just keep up to date with all the storylines at once. All those all the episodes got deleted. He didn't like it. We didn't have thumbnails. He didn't have proper channel art. It kept getting changed. He didn't like that. We didn't have descriptions. He didn't like those. We didn't have tags. He didn't like that. We didn't have playlists. He hated playlists. The quality was never getting better. There was no money getting invested into it except for money being invested into, say, editing software. Wonder who invested that. Other than that, though, he just did not want us to hit 200 subs.
No.
It was like a personal vendetta he has.
And now here's the bit I want to get on about, which is
Mhm.
just a bit that personally bugged me. You probably just don't think anything about it, but it's my time on the mic, so I'm gonna just let it go. But
Yeah, go for it.
it was just stupid things, right? So me and him, this is a true story. One day we were just sitting down, we were just writing about things we could do, mostly plagiarism, like copying stuff
Yeah.
and doing whatever angles, matches, anything we can do. And we eventually thought of a feast or fired. And I was like, oh,
Oh,
that'd
yeah.
be great. I could get a bunch of us up. We could uh, organize who's going into what match. We could do the matches and it would be good. We could do the matches and whatever. It would look
No.
feast or fired.
I'm piecing this together because I know how it turned out, but I didn't know that. Oh no! Is this? Go
And
ahead.
I
Like,
swear, 2 days after, well, the day before, I was actually talking to him. And we were like, "Oh, we could put him in there, and we'd eventually end up with this." And I was like, "Cool, looks good. I'll talk to Thomas, who plays a lot of characters and does whatever and does whatever."
like anybody that gets into KKA is played by Thomas.
Yeah,
Simple as. Anyone that takes the pin is Thomas.
and then the couple of days after. He spoke. I spoke to Thomas about it. Thomas was like, "Yeah, yeah, cool, we'll do that." And then the day
Mhm.
after, on the channel, I seen an upload, and it was KKA's Future Fired trailer, and it shows like American Miracle signing up, and whatever. I think it's Miracle. I don't know who it is, but it's like him signing up, whatever. Blah blah blah. I was like, "Oh, cool. He's gonna build it up so we can do it up here where we've got a trampoline and wrestling, and we've got props and we've got whatever. We've got contracts and whatever." And then I was like, right, what's this thing on the channel about? And he's like, oh no, it's just a trailer for the Feast of Fire we're gonna do. I was like, right, okay, grand. But then later on the same day, they actually done a Feast or Fired, which I thought of the idea to do, even though I plagiarized it off whatever they're called, Impact. And they went and done it minus the match. They done it where the first four people were to sign up, and then there'd be the four pieces of paper, whatever. Person would come up, open it, realize if they got fired or what they got. And I was just thinking, what the hell is this shit? The feast or fired match didn't involve a match. It was just an angle. I know we eventually got the mime getting fired and like working that into an angle, which was good. That's possibly the only good thing came out of it. But then all the title shots that were safe, there was a safe, there was a fired and hardcore and Shamrock. Haven't seen the hardcore Shamrock yet. Didn't follow through. Just stopped it there. And then they were like, "Oh, mime got fired. Oh, what happens if he comes back? Wow, wow, wow." So I was like, right, okay, looks bad, but I didn't say anything. And then eventually we went, I think it was, I just don't know what happened. That's when I was just starting to get sick. That's when the sickness started for me. Took an idea and just fucking wasted it. Just wasted it, basically.
Yeah,
You okay?
no, sorry. It's just I got a was a comment there from KWE Trivia. I had to reply. Pretty much, it's quite a long one. So he commented on the IBWF video. He commented on this live stream and said, "Check out my comment on the IWBF." And pretty much, if you just watch this live stream, it counters everything he's ever said about hashtag save KKA. There's a reason he's the only person that thinks that, and it's because he's the only person that hasn't been up to date with all this. If he just watches this live stream and then reads back on all his comments, he'll understand. He's saying here, relinquish your Shamrock title and jump ship. Others may wish the opportunity to vie for this title. Others, you mean like the two other guys on this roster? Last time I checked, American Miracle and all his characters are pretty much out the door. Thomas doesn't really enjoy wrestling anymore, which just leaves myself and Robin Rogers. Um,
That's it.
what do you want me to do? Relinquish my title, jump ship, and have a one-man fed, or have a new fed, new guys, new history? Because KKA is dead. KKA has been polarized. Its entire history has been ruined. Left is a history that is completely false. American Miracle did not carry this company on his back. He didn't. That's what you're led to believe because they're the only videos that are left. So if you watch this live stream from the beginning, then read all your old comments, you'll understand that what I've been saying and what Nuke has been saying and what anyone else has been saying is pretty much open your eyes, watch this live stream, and realize that nobody wants KKA to stay. None of the fans do. Nobody taking part.
No
It just
comments.
doesn't.
No positive comments about certain
It's
guys.
beyond me. It's beyond me. Yeah, that fired thing. That's funny because the only two Feast or Fired things that were uploaded were American Miracle signs up for Feast or Fired, and American Miracle takes Feast or Fired.
Wow, a feast or fired match that didn't have the match.
Oh. Yeah. Speaking of angles and
Okay.
stuff, like there is just so much wrong. Like, American Miracle being pushed, and I swear to God, I swear this has been said. American Miracle is the equivalent to KKA Stone Cold Steve Austin. He talks
All
just like him. He acts just like him. We need to push him like KKA's equivalent to Stone Cold Steve Austin. That is pretty much what that pretty much inspired the KKA's greatest pipe bomb promos, which, if you're not aware, are pretty much parodies of, well, we are parodies of wrestling in those pipe bomb promo videos. No, it's more or less just the worst of the worst that we ever brought out. The fact that he compared him to Stone Cold Steve Austin kind of pissed me. So I was like, no, I'm not standing for this.
it pissed us all.
Hence the video was made.
Which I have to
Wait, I
say,
thought Thomas on the chat.
beautiful stuff.
Somebody commented, wait, I saw Thomas on the channel. Thomas was never allowed to have any power in KKA. None. He was never allowed to choose if he was going to win. He had the least power in the entire company, bar Evan. Least. Him and Evan were like on a tie. They were just told, no, you're losing today. I was like, oh, right.
All right, I don't care.
Yeah. So no, Thomas never really had much power in KKA.
I don't.
But from what I understand, I think Thomas, or at least his characters. Oh wait, I mean Alex. Yeah,
Well, that's
that makes more
obvious.
sense. Yeah, Alex co-owned the channel with myself, Jack. but he took too much power. He changed the password. At one point, he told me the password, but never told Jack the password. That was at the time of KKA Revolution Belfast being uploaded.
Yep.
No, he never actually had. Jack definitely didn't have much power,
No.
and yeah, essentially, Alex was our Vince Russo / Hulk Hogan backstage. He booked everything like Vince Russo, and he behaved like Hulk Hogan. At one point, none of us were allowed the password, so I took the channel hostage, changed the password, and changed all the login details.
It's for the best.
Yep. Now we are actually moving forward, so you're welcome. No, Alex doesn't own the channel. He did for a very long time. From September 2014 to like, when did we revive KKA? We revived it like
Maybe a couple months.
we revived KKA like KKA Royal Rumble by the numbers was uploaded a month ago, but we had the channel back before then. I would say 2 months ago we revived KKA. Oh yeah, by the way, guys, Nuke has a channel.
If you want
It's
to go
pretty much what.
subscribe.
Yeah, Nuke has a channel, and then Widower and Nuke both have Twitter accounts. So does KKA, but there's not much feed from that account. Yeah, so go ahead and go to all those social medias. Yeah. Okay, go ahead. Sorry. I'll just check if there's any more comments.
We do have a comment. That's what I was going to say.
All right. Go ahead.
Does Alex still do anything? It says.
No.
I was just going to be like, sorry, we just can't take a risk, knowing what's already happened, and the way he's Hulk Hogan and it backstage. I know it sounds like bad, but even the other guys have agreed.
Mm-hmm.
They've agreed, being like, yeah, it does make sense. We just came with a decision to take it hostage, and it was done. And I don't know what his reply is going to be. Hope.
He's no longer involved. He does have a match that was pre-recorded that is going to come out in 2 weeks' time. And it would not shock me if his release was then announced immediately after the match.
Oh,
It's
suspense.
just, it's just the way things went. The way things are looking, he's going to be released as soon as his final match takes place.
Oh,
That is
luckily.
essentially.
Hold on.
Oh, is there another comment?
We've got a Mark here who has a clue what's going on. I thought he'd get pissed and not wrestle anymore.
I thought. Sorry. Is there any way you can like rephrase that? I thought he'd get pissed and not wrestle anymore. Do you mean you thought he got pissed, or
No,
is there any way you can
like,
like?
you know what? If we done the channel and he were to find out, since we already did, and say he was to be in another match, he wouldn't wrestle, but
Yeah.
they've already recognized that he's gone, so like nothing's gonna happen. Just
Yeah.
hopefully there's not a big conundrum or like just a big cause about what happened. Hopefully it's just a move on and do that.
Yeah. I can more or less confirm Alex will have no say or part in IBWF, or at least IBWF's immediate future. As for KKA, it is all down to whether or not he wants to grow up.
Yeah.
That's it. Oh, I believe Jack has cut out again.
Come Rumble time. What's gonna happen?
Oh no, sorry, it sounded like he cut out, but he didn't. Does he want to be released or not? I don't think he cares. He didn't want to be a part of the Rumble. He then started behaving very annoyingly. He wouldn't answer anybody's calls. He wouldn't help us book it. He wouldn't help us plan it. He
Yeah,
wouldn't help us in any way. So to answer, does he want to be released or not? I don't think he wants to be released.
but I think
But
he's seen it coming.
I don't think he really cares either. I don't think it's that he wants to be released or he doesn't want to be released. I think he just doesn't really care that he's getting released and it means nothing to him. Or at least that's what it seems. What's the other channel's name? The IBWF. It's the IBWF.
Very fancy. What does that stand for, Harrison?
The Irish Backyard Wrestling Federation.
Oh, we are very proud to be Irish.
Yes. Yes, we are. Now, SRFB. Seth Rollins, Finn Balor, I'm assuming.
Oh, I'll go check.
Oh no, it's just he's been commenting, so I
Oh,
figured we'd give him a shout out.
oh, they've got videos.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I was expecting this to be an Alex fake account. That's where 100 of our 120 subscribers come from. Fake accounts created by Alex. I won't lie, I had some as well, but I deleted that email address, despite what Alex would like to have people think.
Oh, he's Irish
That
too.
does not exist anymore. Is he?
Hey!
Man, we will sign you up to the
Oh, wait,
WF.
hold on. We need to see who's his favorite. Are you a Northie or a Southerner? Harry, I think I've got this in the bag. Who's that? How are you still here? You dead?
Yeah, the suspense is killing me.
Oh,
The suspense is killing me. Cannot wait to see this comment. I don't think he heard you.
no, he probably didn't.
Go for it again. I'll find something else to talk about whilst you. Southern!
Oh, you son.
Yes.
Boo!
Um,
We've got the world's best talent here, people. Best talent from all across Ireland.
yeah,
And
the
even
consists of
Mexico and Japan. Mexico and Japan?
IBWF literally consists of Ireland's best backyarders. Like, literally our best. Anybody that claims to be good, if they're not in the IBWF,
Your shit.
exactly. How long has this been going on for? We've been shooting for some
Jesus,
time
30 minutes straight.
now. No, it says 53 here.
Oh god.
Yeah. We had a lot of things to talk about though. Wonder if KWE Tribute's still watching. I doubt it.
Hold on, I'll
Let's
go on
reboot.
to. I'll see anything else that I can find.
Yeah. Like there was a lot of things that we can talk about with KKA and the absolute mess that it became. Not as much of a mess anymore. But like, imagine there's a car with four wheels, obviously, and three of them fall off, and it's trying to drive with one wheel. We've essentially put one more wheel back on just to get it over the finish line, and then we're just gonna put it out of its misery. That's pretty much what we're doing with KKA. It's a car with one wheel that is dying, so we added a second wheel just to help it get to the finish line that it really needs to get to very soon.
Yeah.
Other
Ugh.
things. Oh, we can roast matches, but I feel like that's another video for another day.
Yeah.
Um, I mean, the nuclear reaction, that was my weekly show. That was totally my fault that didn't keep going because it was appalling. It really was. It was a dreadful show.
Yeah, I'm just looking through the build for Gambler versus the Nuke.
Yeah, that was like we had a spike in activity. Like I put out a video, he put out a video like 20 minutes later. I replied, he replied, and we had like 30 videos. Not 30. We had like 10 videos in one day. It was madness. We didn't upload for another like 6 months. Oh, the debut of Novak Illich. That got deleted. Oh, Novak
You're
Illich.
you're a true fan if you remember what that is.
If you remember
Absolutely.
Novak Illich, oh, actually, here's the ultimate test. If you remember Novak Illich, what color was his attire?
Wait, hold
Just
on. And who did he say he was coming for?
yeah. And where was he from? Oh, Novak Illich. What an angle that was. Novak Illich, the big
Oh, we
heel,
must see if we can
comes
get him
in.
for the Rumble.
Oh, we need to get Novak Illich back for a one-off. Nobody's gonna remember him, but Novak
It's
Illich was
it's
essentially,
it's just gonna be me and you popping from the sides while he goes on.
yeah, like Novak Illich. I live in Canada, lol.
Well, that's awkward.
Wait, if you live in Canada, how do you know Alex? Unless you are Alex. No, I'm messing with
Oh,
you.
sorry, I literally thought the exact same thing. As soon as you
Yeah.
said unless, I was like, oh, we just brains. We've got it. We know.
Yeah, pretty much Novak Illich was our foreign heel. He was from Serbia. He wore all grey, and he said he was coming for the American Miracle. No, he said he was going for Wonderful,
Yeah.
which makes no sense. Like we had the American hero, but nope, the foreign heel was going after the other guy. Yeah, his debut happened, and the KKA channel, because American Miracle forgot to log out, commented, "Who the fuck is this guy?" Then the video got deleted, and Novak Illich wasn't seen again.
Oh,
That
we
was the
didn't
end
even
of
get to
Novak
see his
Illich's
debut
career.
match.
His debut match, he was going to have a huge feud against Wonderful, in which it ended with a 450 corkscrew off the steel cage, but
Oh, but we
just never
never
got
get
uploaded.
that.
Yeah, pretty much anything that took place on a trampoline that didn't involve American Miracle got deleted. So much of that stuff got deleted.
Basically.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Uh,
can I just go on to ring quality now?
yeah, go for it.
Oh, Jesus, the amount of times we either had to adjust the ring or go somewhere else. There must be like too many different places to count. Like if you've ever seen any other backyard wrestling fed, they stick to a place, they adapt, they surround whatever they've got. Meanwhile, for some reason, the opening bouts. If wait, hold on. If I can go through our channel history of all the arenas, or
Yeah, so I can just. We had the Royal Rumble Arena. We
yeah,
had the Trampoline Arena. We had American Miracle's Back Garden. We had American Miracle's Garage. We had American Miracle's Room. We had, they weren't uploaded, but the Mimes Room had Mimes for sure. We had,
a big ass trampoline.
oh, I mentioned the trampoline, yeah.
I was also going to be on about. There's a match, if I can find it here. American Miracle versus Big Skull, which with the consistency, and it's just in a random place where we were told we're just gonna film a match here, and I was actually raging about
Oh,
consistency and like
sorry, the original KKA Arena, which is American Miracle's front garden. Forgot about that one.
yeah,
Go ahead.
and there's also a point where there's another trampoline, but there was loads of matches filmed for that. but weren't even uploaded onto the channel even privately. It can be seen in the video Mr. R the Messenger. You can like see that and whatever
Hmm.
if you really want. But
Where's
like
this Big Skull American Miracle one? Because
here, go down to
oh
it's
right, yeah, yeah, yeah. I do remember. That's where Ricky McCool went against Mr. R.
yeah,
I haven't seen that. Oh, that's because that got deleted.
yep. That's why I was going to.
Coincidentally.
Oh, and I'm just looking here. Armageddon.
Ladies and Jello man.
Ladies and men made of jello, welcome.
Oh, um, I mean that was.
I've got another arena. I just remembered for the one-off, first time ever double one-off match. Harry, it was the KKA's first ever, most infamous
I remember
finish. It
KKA 2, where we filmed on vertical with people that weren't even on the KKA roster for non-existent titles in matches that consisted of pillow fights and a pinfall.
that wasn't what I was on about. But I get what you mean now.
KKA 2 was essentially two guys that were on the KKA roster but never appeared on the KKA channel. They
For
filmed
some
on
reason.
vertical, had fights on a couch with a pillow. American Miracle knew them apparently. And that was KKA 2.
If I can
That
remember,
channel still
the
exists. If I
names
can find that channel.
the names were like Oscar Mercury and, if I can quote, Mad Mord Morto. State of
I
your
didn't even
name, mate.
remember their names. I didn't even remember their names. Oh, I can't
I didn't
find
watch
it.
the match. I just
Please.
read the title and just didn't bother. But I was on about the other arena that we just flown by. It was the Garage Brawl for the first ever Garage
Oh yeah, I
Brawl.
mentioned American Miracle's garage.
Oh yeah, sorry. I look like a dumbass. But KKA too.
I'm just
What a
so
company.
desperate to find it. Oh, then there was the fact that we were called Skull Wrestling.
Oh yes.
Why? It was like so. It's like we're WWE, but our main show is Raw, except we're Skull Wrestling, and our main show is KKA.
Doesn't make sense. It literally
And I was
doesn't.
like, no, nobody's gonna find our channel if we tell them to watch KKA, and when they look up KKA, we don't come up. It's like, yeah, but I like Skull Wrestling as a name.
I said that long ago. We should just be the name of the company rather than a generic ass name.
Oh, I'm so desperate to find KKA too. I need
I
to
don't
find it.
I don't think it's here.
Oh, KKA too. And like their profile picture was the KKA profile picture at the time, but because it was screenshotted, you could still see like the date and time at the top, and like the internet search tab at the bottom. Like
Our
for anyone that
company.
thinks that we didn't, for anyone that thinks we didn't invest all of our time and effort into trying to be as good as possible, you are completely right. Um,
What? No, was it not Skull Wrestling too?
yeah, that's what I looked up.
Alright, I'll look it up here.
If we
We
can
can't
find that
just
channel,
fly past this.
if we can find that channel, those videos are going up. I will edit them to a point where they are WrestleMania standard if I have to. Like they are iconic.
Oh my god,
Be
Impact
terrible.
Wrestling have a million subscribers.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's off topic, but like, Jesus Christ, a million? That's a lot.
Oh, this is actually. Oh, and then there was also KKA matches that took place on the Alex Nesbitt channel, but they were
Yeah.
like that was like American Miracle versus Mario.
Mario Sanchez.
Okay, this is my last ditch attempt to try and find the KKA2 channel. In the meantime, rant away about something you didn't like.
I've kind of actually covered all that I want.
Yeah, I can't find this channel. That's a shame. Um, yeah, so we may as well end it there.
Yeah, I was just going to say this is a
This
good
was
place to
long.
wrap up.
Thank you guys for watching. Anybody that's not been watching live and just started fresh, comment below your favorite KKA memories, if you have any that weren't deleted.
Whey!
Coincidentally, IBWF announced today that Nuke and Logan Toner of CPW fame have both signed for the company. Widower just got Twitter for the first time today and sort of instantly got buried by Nuke and Dynamite, also of CPW fame. If the rumors are true, Dynamite is not going to be signed with IBWF because Nuke says he's a quitter, and pretty much Dynamite more or less went along with it. I more or less said, yeah. Logan Toner is practically representing Crown Prince Wrestling in the Federation by himself, and Dynamite doesn't want any part of it, which is totally fine. Not that it, like, well, I mean, yeah, it does kind of affect me because I'm sort of putting all my eggs into this basket, but yeah.
Whey!
Thank you guys
Right,
for
cheap
watching.
pimp. No. Cheap pimp time. Go over to KK Wrestling and subscribe to the channel that you're on right now. While you're at it, go over to IBWF, subscribe there, and go to Twitter to follow the Widower, Nuke, Logan Toner, and why not Dynamite and the IBWF Twitter and the KK Twitter. So just go over there. There's my cheap handle done. Work away hard.
Also, go follow H Likes Wrestling on Twitter.
Boo!
Subscribe to How Wrestling.
Boo!
Nuke has a YouTube channel now as
Boo!
well, where he uploads all his matches before American Miracle gets the police to give him back to his channel, and then he has the power to delete all of those matches that Nuke took part in. So Nuke is moving everything over to his own channel so that that doesn't affect him when it eventually could happen. There's always a chance.
Literally.
Thank you guys for watching.
I've been Mr.
Myself,
R. I've been
myself,
Mr. R. I'm greater than the Undertaker. Watch me take on Nuke in our KK Royal Rumble 3. No, not the Nuke. Shit.
You're just not taking on Nuke. You're just
I'm
not
just
taking
thinking
on
about the Nuke because you mentioned his YouTube channel.
Oh, no. That's our main feud.
How could I get the fellow general manager mixed up?
Oh
God, he's
god,
gonna want to kill me even more.
that's our main event.
Watch,
Oh, even
watch me take on
American
Bombshell at KK Royal Rumble 3 in a
first
death
ever
match.
world champion. Uh,
Shut up.
yeah. So myself and Mr. R will probably do more videos like this, like top 10 KKA wrestlers of all time, top 10 ONG moments in KKA, top 10 matches, top 10 worst matches, top 10 worst moments, whatever you guys want to see. We will try and put it together. Here's a quick one for you. Go watch Crusher versus Widower and go to 1 minute and 5 seconds.
He farts. You can just hear him
Widower,
shit himself.
Widower hits Crusher with a splash so hard that pretty much Crusher shits himself. Thank you guys for watching.
He just sharts.
He hit him that hard with a splash. It just happened. The match ended up getting cut to a break, and he had to clean himself up.
Bye. Bye.
Thank you guys for watching. I've been Harry Likes Wrestling. This has been Mr. R.
Where?
We will be back on the channel doing some live streams and shit soon. Goodbye.